The muscle of a dreamer.
All of my life I've seen visions, coming attractions. Knew I could do more, sought further, different perception. But a faulty belief system was my distraction, surrounded by things that did not support my vision. I can see beyond what I'm looking at, have the courage to focus till it manifests. Done with the things that hold me back, 'cause I'm an attractive thinker. I can see beyond what I'm looking at, have the courage to focus till it manifests. Done with the things that hold me back, 'cause I'm an attractive thinker.
Great day, attractive thinker, and welcome back to another episode of From Birthing Babies to Birthing Dreams podcast. Dr. Toni Hatton here, your CEO and founder at theattractivethinker.guru, where we support ambitious first-generation entrepreneurs in transforming their stories into their empires. I trust that you have your Attractive Thinker notebooks handy to capture the gems from today's message, the muscle of a dreamer. Life doesn't just stop happening just because you decided to get a life. People look for motivation all day long. Motivation, in my opinion, is weak. Discipline is where it's at. Once you decide how you want to create, live, and leave a legacy and live your life, you activate the power of discipline and you show up rain or shine. You activate the power of consistency, and over time you develop the muscle of a dreamer. And you're no longer trying to grasp, pursue, reach for, or chase the dream. You became the dream. And once you become the dream, the game is over. You expand yourself, you multiply yourself, you're fruitful, you increase, you subdue, and dominate your industry because you're activating and operating in full belief. You fully believe that you are the dream. You don't have ideas, attractive thinker. You are the idea. You're not seeking abundance. You are abundance. And the length of time that it takes from conception to the birthing of a dream is simply the process. The length of time that it takes for you to activate full belief, for full belief to be activated in you. That's what this process is all about. It's not about teasing you with the dream. It's not about dangling the dream in front of you or making you feel as though you almost have it and then it doesn't happen and things fall through. It's not about that. What's really happening here is the muscle of a dream, the muscle of a dreamer. Sometimes it's not as strong as it needs to be. It can be weak. When you feel like you almost have it and you drop it or it falls through and it doesn't happen, the muscle needs to be strengthened. The muscle of a dreamer. And it's okay. You're never too late. You're always right on time as long as you don't quit. That's the key to success right there. Don't quit. People desire these big responses and answers to what is the key to success. How about you are the success that you seek? And when you activate consistency, you activate the dream. You activate the outcome and the results that you're looking for because it's all you. Just like the t-shirt that we have in the Attractive Thinker store, I am all that I will ever need to be. It's already all inside of me. That was my affirmation for years, and I placed it on a t-shirt because it meant so much to me. It actually pulled me forward. It kept me in the state of consciousness that I'm not seeking anything outside of me. And when you understand that you're not seeking anything outside of you, you also understand that you're not defined, moved, or held back. by anything outside of you. When you know that you are the all, I am all that I will ever need to be, this means that you are all that you will ever need to be right now, attractive thinker. Not when you get something or be something or do something. You're all that you will ever need to be right now. Isn't a seed a forest? Isn't a seed a tree? Isn't a seed more than one apple? It's all of it right now in the palm of your hand. A seed, attractive thinker, is the all, and all that you need to do is plant the seed in an environment where it can be all that it needs to be. I want you to listen closely here. It's already in the seed. You don't have to give the seed anything for it to be all that it needs to be. You don't have to do anything to the seed. A seed is self-contained. You're not doing anything. You're simply placing it in an environment that can support the inner potential of the seed. It's the environment, attractive thinker, that we place ourselves in sometimes that can really hold us back or can really launch us forward. When we don't know that, when we're not growing or reaching our goals, over time, attractive thinker, the disappointment of that, the frustration of that can cause us to turn inward as if something's wrong with us. I used to share this with my clients. Don't do anything different than what you've been doing already. Simply do it in a different environment and see what happens. I'm reminded of a story that was told. A father gives his daughter, who had just graduated, an old car and tells her to take it to different places to see what it's worth before he gives it to her. First, she takes it to a used car lot where they offer $1,000, saying it looks worn. Next, she takes it to a pawn shop where they offer a mere $100. Finally, she takes it to a passionate car club where she was offered $100,000 because it's a rare and sought-after model. The father then explains the moral of the story. Just as the car's value depends on the place, a person's worth is determined by the people around them. He concludes by telling her the right place values you the right way. If you are not valued, don't be angry. It means you're in the wrong place. Those who know your value are the ones who appreciate you. Never stay in a place where no one sees your value. What an amazing lesson to learn in life about the environment and the people in it. As an ambitious first-generation entrepreneur, I learned over the years that the first two things that begin to shift and require changes when I desired to create anything new in my life was my environment and the people in it. Some adjustments needed to be made because new means new and change means change. It means new ideas are required, new conversations need to be had, and change means that life now needs to reflect where I'm growing towards versus where I currently am. What do you think happens, attractive thinker, when a plant outgrows the pot that it's in? It has to be uprooted and replanted in another environment that will allow it to grow to its highest potential. I recall a family member planting carrots one season, and when they pulled the carrots up, they looked like little nubs, little thumbs. There was nothing wrong with the carrots. The environment didn't have the capacity to support the potential of growth that was in the carrot. Now, this was a lesson to learn. Sometimes we are around people, places, and things that cannot see us for who we truly are. They just can't see it, attractive thinker. No matter how much they love you, no matter how long they've been your friend, no matter how much they try and want to help you, they simply can't see it. And if they can't see it, they can't see it, attractive thinker. 9 times out of 10, when you have a vision, only you can see it. That vision is in your spirit, in your imagination, and in your ideas. Nobody can see what's in your head except you. Environment matters, attractive thinker. That same car, it wasn't even the value of the car. It was the perceived value of the car. The car wasn't worth $100, $1,000, or even $100,000. The person perceiving the value of the car is what gave the car its value. It was the same car in different environments, and the value increased the more the car was placed and viewed in an environment that was closest to where it was desired and admired. What about your natural value, attractive thinker? Would it fluctuate with environments? Would it fluctuate with people as you shift and move around different people in various kinds of relationships? Would your value increase? Would people see you differently? We all have experienced being around a certain group of people, and sometimes they don't see your value. And they'll treat you as such. They will communicate with you as such. They will handle you as such. Then, when you find yourself in another setting and they think the world of you, and they think you're fantastic and amazing, you're flabbergasted. The little things that you do that you don't even think about, they think that you're incredible. And you're like, what? I wasn't even trying to get anyone's attention, or I wasn't trying to be great. I wasn't trying to do anything in a certain way, but you're around people who can recognize value. I believe that too often people quit, check out, give up, and lose hope because they're in environments that don't see their value. They are in environments that aren't sparking the power that's inside of them or triggering that power, causing that power to rise to the surface. The muscle of a dreamer. Dreamers need to be around other dreamers in order for the dream to come true. Dreamers have to remove themselves from people, places, and things, and guess what? Their own thoughts. They have to sift through and decide what thoughts they're going to think and what thoughts they're not going to think. As a coach for so many years, coaching attractive thinkers through birthing their books, transforming their stories into empires, and helping them to launch their business ideas, I have encountered so many variations of perspectives, thoughts, beliefs, past experiences, childhoods, traumas. I've heard a lot of it, and the one thing that made a difference in their lives was when I said, it's not what you're going through, but how you're viewing it. When you hear that statement, it's not what you're going through, but how you're viewing it, it actually breaks the chains that are strapping the mind down to thoughts, debilitating thoughts that can manifest itself as a physical debilitation. It breaks those chains, and it's like you rise up beyond the surface of the water with a gasp, inhaling air as if for the first time. Because thoughts have weight, attractive thinker. One thought can cause you to lose hope and throw your hands up. Just one thought. Thoughts are powerful, yet taken for granted a lot of times. A casual approach is taken with thoughts as if it's okay to think any and everything, or to think on thoughts that don't inspire you, encourage you, or support your dreams, ideas, and desires. It's not okay to linger around contrary thought patterns and constantly entertain thoughts that cannot help you to reach your goals. Just like it's not okay to have someone linger around your house knowing that they have troubling behaviors around valuable possessions, you wouldn't invite them into your home that has valuable possessions in every room on display. It's the same with thoughts. Why entertain a thought that is totally contrary to you being successful, to your values, and to what you desire to do with your life and how you desire to feel? It's the same thing, attractive thinker, and when we view it as such, then you can make the necessary shifts and set up proper boundaries to guard and protect your thoughts. It's like when you go to the gym, you're surrounded by resources that can support your fitness goals, and the only way that you cannot be successful in a gym is that you don't use the resources that are there. It's an environment that's set up to help you to win. You can't lose in there. As I end this message, think about the environments that you're creating your dreams, ideas, and desires in. Can they grow there? Is the dream inside of you being inspired, nurtured, or valued there? After years of trial and error, today, before I place myself in any environment or commit to any position, I look around to see what is growing there. Because if nothing is growing there, then neither can I grow there. How can I plant myself in an environment that doesn't have the nourishment for a dream? Think about that. A dry environment, a non-inspirational environment, an environment that can't trigger my ideas. We are responsible for making sure that we maintain and strengthen our mental muscle as we continue to build, create, and go from birthing babies to birthing dreams. If this message was what you've been looking for and has made a difference in your day, screenshot this episode and share it on your social media pages to make a difference in the lives of your circle as well. Turn to page 304 in your Attractive Thinker book to go deeper with this message and strengthen your mental muscle. If you don't have your copy, get your copy today on Amazon. This timeless treasure is what ambitious first-generation entrepreneurs need in order to create anything new, carve a new generational path, write your book, or launch your business idea. Remember to get your free gift at theattractivethinker.guru to support you in recognizing the solutions within your perceived problems. This message highlighted how important the right environment is when growing a dream. Create an attractive thinking environment with our inspiring line of apparel using the link in the description below or by visiting theattractivethinker.guru and clicking on the store tab. Before I end today's message, I'd like to know that while you were capturing the gems in this message, that you captured this very important gem. A seed is the all, and all that you need to do is to plant it in an environment where it can be all that it needs to be, all that it is designed to be. It's already in the seed. You don't have to give the seed anything for it to be all that it needs to be. The same applies to you, attractive thinker. My life's work, that is always to make your life better. Remember, it is not what you're going through. It's how you're viewing it. Think attractively, and I'll see you on the next episode.
Now the choices I made, authenticity, integrity, purpose.